You roll the dice. I think this is a great forum so that we can do stuff like this that's live, but we can also take questions. I think that's very exciting that we're going to be broadcasting live and that we can take questions in real time.
If you haven't gotten too far, we'd love you to come back and shoot the role of a White House reporter.
It's so much fun to be able to go live and be there for the red carpet. Ultimately, the director and production knows exactly what they need and what they don't need, and they're under a certain outline that they have to follow for the story. God knows we needed another shot of them buying bolo ties,
Yeah, right.
Growing up in Hollywood, you did, you're not really starstruck, but there was something about Jack that was just like so amazing. I see. I just was mesmerized by his voice, that breathing. He really put it on thick. He said if he was pretty, he wouldn't be an actor. He wouldn't make any money. But because he's hatchet face, people will never forget who he is. If you're watching, we are live. You're not seeing a recording. We are absolutely live right now. Jack, somehow he knew. He said, this is going to get an Oscar. And it did. I know at least he got one for Best Supporting Actor.
One of your many talents is speaking to the dead. So why don't you look him up and
we'll see if we can do the Ouija board. There's no doubt AI is affecting all forms of business. Everyone's job is at risk, including that they're saying down the line that it's coming where AI will build buildings. We won't need construction workers. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down to watch what I thought was going to be a good documentary on YouTube, and then it leads off with an obvious AI voice, and it's horrible. It's absolutely pathetic. I've yet to see anything that really impresses me. I'm impressed that a computer is generating this, but I still can tell it still can't act. People are using AI to read the audition thinking that he would hire them. It's not there yet. It's just, if you see a local car ad commercial and it's read by Morgan Freeman, it's obviously fake. I saw an article the other day that they're going to go back to classic actors like James Dean and Marilyn Monroe and even current ones like Brad Pitt or Johnny Depp, and they're going to use them to make endless amount of movies featuring AI replicas of them. When the motor industry, the automobile industry replaced the horse, we didn't lose the horse. They just went to do other things. So now when you're in a city and you see a little carriage with a horse, it's a special thing.
When technology comes on, the creators of the technology think the public will be so eager to embrace it. But that's not always the case.
I think audiences now are wanting to be surrounded. They want to go back to, in public speaking, performances, that live performance, poetry, magic, concerts. People love that. They want something live, not robotic. For an actor, a voiceover actor, there's another way of getting a stream of income, and that's by allowing their voice to be replicated by AI.
True.
I could have my own AI assistant that is not public, but is just one that I own, and it learns my voice as I go. It grows as I grow. It replicates my voice, and I have the full power of it. I don't want to see AI replace filmmakers. I don't want to see replace actors or cameramen or anything like that. I just don't want to see that happen. In the beginning, that was the way a lot of them were doing it. You're going to give us your voice and no longer record voiceover. Probably for a lot of people, that's very attractive. But for me, it's not, because this is my everything. How did you get around New York back in my God, you had to stop in a pizza shop and ask, how the hell do I get to this? How do I get to the Empire State Building? That's why I love emails now that are misspelled, texts that are misspelled, because now I know they're not using AI to talk with me. I've asked it specific things, and it's told me full out lies, total things that were not true. It's quoted law citations that are not real.
Can AI ever truly ad-lib, or is it always going to be a human input?
Walt Disney had a sewing machine, and it would do its best with 7 fingers and 3 noses, it would give you a Picasso Walt Disney trying to sew a parachute. Total annihilation by AI. They'll get bazookas and kill all of them.
Skynet took over.
I almost feel like they're going to have to, the lawmaker is going to have to treat this almost like a drug, like meth or heroin. They're going to have to regulate its usage, because, who's to say that they could make that guy or girl do anything they want?
During the pandemic, there was a company whose name is well known. They were selling exercise bikes that you could do at home. Their stock went up to 168 Today, the stock's at 3. Why? Because people want to go to gyms.
The producer was so upset. They were so bored with these auditions. They just were ready to just scrap it all. And after many, like 80 auditions or so, they finally get to mine, and I'm a human. As much as they hate humans, they can't live without humans. I am so effing tired of AI.
Yeah, and as soon as I hear a YouTube video with an AI voice, I immediately shut it off. We want to be a service to people, those wanting to get into the entertainment business. This is a chance to get some free advice. We've seen like exponential growth.
Oh my gosh,
the last few weeks. So please.
Holy cow, are we almost at 3,000?
We are. Is that amazing?
My Lord. Yeah. We started with one person, and that's how it started, and now we're at 3,000.
Believe me, if you knew how much I hated it, I'm live here at the red carpet, blah, 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 blah. If they allow it. I don't
say something more than blah, 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 because that will just be more entertaining.
30 million views on that video.
Oh my God. Yeah. Oh my Lord, man.
Yeah.
Lots of talent.
Success is a destination, but it's not. I thought that for many years that success was the destination, but it's actually a journey. So enjoy the ride, because you're only going to do it one time. Once you quit growing and once you quit desiring, it's stalemate.
People look down on dreamers sometimes, but I think there's something to be said about dream chasers. So you have to have motivation behind your dreams to achieve them. Dream, and then put your feet one in front of the other and make the steps to get there, because nothing comes easy and nothing comes free.